Gervonta Davis was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still
Oh,
in here. I know he
Tank,
has his big.
Tank on here?
Yeah, Tank.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis, one of boxing's most electrifying and controversial figures, has made headlines once again, this time for a potential showdown that has the whole sport buzzing, a clash with his former mentor and one of the greatest boxers of all time, Floyd Mayweather. This anticipated face-off is not just another fight on the horizon, it represents a monumental turning point in Tank's career, a battle for legacy, dominance, and proving his place among boxing's all-time greats. In an exclusive interview, Davis made it clear that 2025 would mark his final year in the sport, and his second fight of that year might just be against Floyd Mayweather himself, the man who helped elevate him to stardom. But before Tank can even think about Mayweather, he has a dangerous hurdle to clear: Lamont Roach, a rising contender set to face off with Davis in March. The stakes in that fight are sky high, and Davis is fully aware that one misstep could jeopardize everything he's worked for. Roach isn't just a stepping stone on Tank's path to greatness, he's a legitimate challenge, and Tank isn't taking the threat lightly. As Tank's career progresses, his relationship with Floyd Mayweather has taken center stage, evolving into one of the most intriguing dynamics in boxing. Tank has always respected Floyd, but tensions have built over the years. What started as a mentorship between the two men has morphed into a rivalry, with Davis asserting himself as a fighter ready to break free from Mayweather's shadow. Floyd was the one who saw potential in Tank early on, even when he was just a young kid looking for an autograph. Floyd predicted Davis would become a world champion, and as Davis progressed, Mayweather took him under his wing, guiding him through the early stages of his career. Their professional relationship, however, has been far from smooth sailing. There's a deep sense of animosity brewing between the two, particularly after Tank expressed his desire to step away from boxing in the near future. Floyd's reaction to Tank's comments about retirement was clear. He felt slighted, as though Davis was ready to move on to bigger things. Tank, for his part, didn't back down, calling Floyd's claim that he would not have succeeded without him trash and garbage. The statement marked a pivotal moment in their ongoing rift. Tank's decision to retire after his second fight in 2025 seems to have been a wake-up call to Floyd. In response, Tank made it clear that he's not retiring because he has nothing left to prove, but because he feels he's done everything he set out to do in the sport. There's no question that Tank Davis has accomplished a lot in his career, but there's still one major chapter left to write: his legacy. At just 30 years old, Tank feels that he's already reached the peak of his career, having dominated the lightweight division with explosive power and relentless skill. Yet, even with all that success, Tank is aware that a fight with Floyd Mayweather would be the ultimate test of his abilities, a fight that could either solidify his place among the sport's all-time greats or prove that there is still much to learn. Floyd, on the other hand, is at the tail end of his career, yet his legacy is secure, having retired undefeated and leaving a lasting mark on boxing with his impeccable technique, mental toughness, and unyielding determination. Despite their differences, both Tank and Floyd share a common goal: securing their legacies. But for Tank, the fight with Floyd isn't just about proving himself to the world, it's about asserting himself as the future of boxing. He's tired of living in Mayweather's shadow and is ready to step into the spotlight as his own man. Tank has grown over the years, not only as a fighter, but as an individual. He's learned to navigate the spotlight and harness his raw talent, knowing that it's not just about physical ability, but also about mental strength. The upcoming showdown between Tank and Floyd will be a clash of egos and fighting styles. Floyd is renowned for his unmatched defensive prowess, his ability to control the pace of a fight, and his strategic approach in the ring. Tank, on the other hand, is a knockout artist with explosive power that can change the course of a fight in an instant. He's not known for being a patient fighter, but his knockout ability is feared by all. Floyd's methodical approach and ability to frustrate his opponents will be tested by Tank's aggressive style and desire to land a devastating blow. Tank's camp is confident that he's ready for the challenge, but there are still plenty of questions surrounding his future. If he wants to step away from boxing on his own terms, he knows he needs to continue to dominate the ring in the way that only he can. And that's where Lamont Roach comes in. Roach has been steadily climbing the ranks of the lightweight division, and Tank cannot afford to overlook him. Davis is fully aware that Roach has the skills to disrupt his plans, and he's committed to giving the fight everything he has. The stakes are high, and Tank's focus is razor sharp as he prepares for one of the most important fights of his career. In preparation for Roach, Tank has been working with his team, training relentlessly to ensure he's at his best. His trainer, Calvin Ford, has been a crucial part of his development, helping Tank fine-tune his skills and mentally prepare for the challenges ahead. The fight with Roach will be a testing ground, one that will help Tank gauge where he stands heading into the biggest fight of his life against Floyd. Tank is known for his ability to rise to the occasion, and the Roach fight will be no exception. The young contender isn't just looking to survive, he's coming to win. The fight will test Tank's endurance, ring IQ, and power, but most importantly, it will reveal whether he's truly ready to make his mark as one of the sport's best. As Tank gets closer to his fight with Roach, the tension with Floyd only grows. Floyd, for his part, isn't backing down. He's been known for his sharp mental game and his ability to manipulate situations in his favor, and he's using all his experience to get inside Tank's head. But Tank is no longer the young fighter who looked up to Mayweather. He's a seasoned competitor in his own right. He's ready to prove that he's more than just a pupil, he's the next generation of boxing. Beyond the fights themselves, the drama surrounding the Tank-Floyd rivalry has captured the attention of fans and boxing insiders alike. Public disputes, Instagram jabs, and cryptic comments have only fueled the fire, making this potential showdown one of the most anticipated in recent memory. The personal stakes are just as high as the professional ones, as both men look to stake their claim as the true king of the ring. Tank Davis has the talent, the charisma, and the drive to become one of the best fighters in the world. But it's his hunger to prove himself that sets him apart. He's already conquered the lightweight division, but to cement his legacy, he needs to beat Floyd Mayweather, the man who helped shape him into the fighter he is today. Floyd's place in boxing history is secure, but Tank has the opportunity to write the final chapter of his career with a victory over his former mentor. But before any of this can unfold, Tank must face Lamont Roach in March, and there's no doubt that the pressure is on. Roach is no pushover, and he'll be looking to pull off the upset and derail Tank's plans for a future showdown with Floyd. For Tank, this is more than just another fight. It's the first step toward his ultimate goal of proving himself as the next great fighter in boxing. In the months leading up to the Roach fight, Tank is working harder than ever, focusing on the mental and physical aspects of his game. He's not just preparing to beat Roach, he's preparing for a career-defining moment against Floyd Mayweather. For Tank, it's not about money, fame, or accolades. It's about leaving a legacy that will endure long after he's gone from the sport. The future of boxing may very well hinge on what happens in the coming months. Will Tank Davis rise to the occasion, defeating Lamont Roach and then taking on Floyd Mayweather in a battle for supremacy? Or will the weight of his ambition prove too much, leaving him to wonder what could have been? One thing is certain, Tank's journey to the top is far from over, and the world is watching every step of the way.